And ladies and gentlemen, if you are not already following Khasino on Twitch TV, what are you doing with your life, mate? He's got some proper right Strike Force content.
Embrace the spaghetti.
What's up, guys? With the surprise return of the Doctor Strange Blitz, I wanted to put out a short video talking about the Sorcerer Supreme himself, so let's get into it. First, I'm going to bang out some frequently asked questions. Number 1, how good is Doctor Strange? Really, really good. Number 2, should I try to get Doctor Strange? Yes. Number 3, if I have no chance of getting Doctor Strange, should I even bother? Yes. The more shards you own, the sooner you'll get them. Number 4, should I spend my inheritance and my student loans on Doctor Strange orbs? Probably not. Number 5, what should I spend trying to get Doctor Strange? I don't know. I haven't evaluated your budget. What I can tell you is this: Doctor Strange is definitely one of the best characters in the game. If I were going to spend money on a character I didn't already own, I would spend the most on either Black Widow or Doctor Strange. Black Widow is a little bit better, but Doctor Strange isn't in premium orbs, while she is. We don't know the next time he will be available, so I would definitely consider him a high priority if you have some extra cash. Do you have extra cash problems? Then head on over to twitch.tv/Khasino. For just $1,412 a day, you can help an up-and-coming content creator just like Khasino. You can sponsor the moment his mother will say to him, "I'm proud of you. I was wrong. You don't need to get a real job." Number 5. How do you rank Doctor Strange? He's a demigod that elevates to God with proper team synergy in campaign and raid. He's an absolute god in arena offense and blitz. And he's just usable for arena defense and AI. We'll talk more about those game mode rankings toward the end of the video, but first, let's take a look at his stats and abilities. We're going to look at his stats at max gear, star, and level, which is gear tier 11, 7 star, and level 60. His max HP at 47,335 and his armor at 1,486 are both fairly low, but that's what you would expect from a utility caster and healer. His focus is 1,955, which is really high, and that really contributes to his kit. Even at lower star ranks, Doctor Strange has a very high chance of landing his effects. Mine is only 4 star, and he holds his own against 7 star opponents in arena every single day. The only other stat worth mentioning here is his speed, which is 108, which makes him faster than most. For comparison, he's slightly faster than Quake and slightly slower than Hawkeye, just about the same speed as Hand Archer. So let's talk about his tags. He's considered Hero, Cosmic, Mystic, and Support. The big two here are Cosmic and Mystic. He's one of only 3 healers for the Cosmic campaign, and he's easily the best one. He's one of only 2 healers for the Mystic campaign when that opens, and between the two, he's the much better character. Alright, on to his skill set. His passive ability is Master of the Arcane Arts. On turn, 20% chance to fill the lowest speed bar by 30%. Now, you don't tend to notice this because it adds to the person with the lowest speed bar, but this can be game-changing if the right person gets an extra turn in, like giving Captain America the speed to throw a defense up just before a crossbones detonate or something like that. His basic ability is Bolt of Balthak. Attack primary target for 150% piercing and apply offense down. This is unavoidable. This basic attack is great for several reasons. For one, it's pure piercing. That means that it ignores the target's armor, and it's also unavoidable, which means you can kill someone even if Doctor Strange is blinded and the person he's attacking has an evade buff. The real value, however, is the targeted offense down. This reduces the enemy's focus and damage by 50%. It's great for trivializing big AoEs like Crossbones' Detonate or Quake's Earthquake, but it's also good for preventing purges. I like to offense down Yondu before his first turn, so that his basic attack against my Captain America has almost no chance of removing that taunt or defense up. His special ability is the real game changer, Winds of Watoomb. Anyone who watches my stream was waiting for me to say it like this. Winds of Watoomb! What it does is apply 2 random negative effects against the primary target, and a 90% chance to flip all positive effects on each enemy to negative effects. If the positive effects are not flipped, they're removed instead. This ability is absolutely massive. This ability will do a lot more than just remove a pesky taunt. This can cause Black Widow to speed down her entire team while sticking her with several bleed stacks and an offense down. It can cause Captain America to defense down his entire team. It can cause Kingpin to defense down his entire team for 2 turns and get absolutely massacred. The only drawback of this ability is that it can be evaded, making Hand Sentry one of the only counters to Doctor Strange. And this brings us to his ultimate, Book of the Vishanti. What it does is revive a dead ally with 40% health and heal all allies for 5,000 health plus 10% of his max health. Now, right off the bat, this ability is a moderately powerful heal. However, the reason this ability is 7 energy cost is because the revive is very powerful. 40% health is no joke. It is a terrific revive for any character, but it's especially useful for reviving tanks because they can last quite a while with 40% HP. This ability even revives Drax so that he's auto-taunting on respawn. The one drawback of this ability is that if you revive a dead ally in campaign, you won't get the 3-star because the death occurred in the first place. Also, the revive is much less useful in raid because although the revived character will be able to finish out the fight, they will still be considered dead when you go to start the next node. So that's his kit. I just want to briefly discuss why he was placed where he was for the various game modes. Starting off for campaign and raid, he is ranked as a demigod that elevates to god with proper team synergy. Basically, if you feed him speed and energy, he does a terrific job of protecting the team via those selective offense downs and the ability to hard counter tanks and team-wide buffs. If you just stick him on a random team, you'll find out the hard way, however, that the AI likes to focus healers, and he is quite squishy, so you definitely need to run him with a tank. A quick note on this, several people have asked me if he can replace Night Nurse as the main healer in raid. The short answer, not really. He has a heal, but it's much weaker than Night Nurse's, and he can only use it once every 7 turns. Most of his value is in his debuffing. He just also has a backup heal, so if your Night Nurse dies in raid, he can definitely step up in a pinch. For arena offense and blitz, he's ranked as a god. Right now, he hard counters most of the meta comps. He absolutely obliterates Kingpin, he cripples Captain America, and he turns Black Widow into a major handicap at the start of a match. Between that and an offense down that never misses, he basically gets to choose which big damaging ability to completely minimize every turn. Lastly, arena defense and AI, and this is where he really suffers. Although his Winds of Watum is a strong incentive not to use a bunch of buffs on turn 1, he will always go ahead and use it first, so if you wait that out, he wastes his game-changing ability immediately. In addition, the AI is terrible at choosing who to apply that offense down to, and will regularly use it on a tank or a support character. Even the heal and revive goes off right away, regardless of whether or not it will actually revive someone. So, that said, it's rare that he even survives that long on defense because he's quite easy to take out fairly early. If you ignore him for too long, that revive can come back and bite you, and if by sheer luck he offense downs the wrong target, he can definitely be an inconvenience. And the fact that you usually have to forego any major team buffs or taunts on turn 1 makes him a pest, so we stuck him in usable. Alright, that wraps up the Doctor Strange character spotlight. Good luck to those of you that are trying for him in Blitz. Of course, please feel free to swing by my stream every single day at 1 p.m. Pacific time. That's over at twitch.tv/Khasino, where you can check out Doctor Strange gameplay as he features regularly in my arena matches. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for the support. Peace!